Welcome to challenge number 2. For today, we're going to do something for St. Patrick's Day. We are going to look at visual textures, and we will look at the color wheel looking at analogous colors. So for challenge number 2, here's what you'll need. You'll need white paper in a background color, or if you don't have either or, you can make it work. You need glue or glue sticks. You need scissors. You need a pencil and something to color with to make lines or shapes or textures with. So we use markers, and one person in our family used crayons. So you could use either of those. So first thing you're going to start with is choose your background color. So I picked red. I had a person pick green and someone else pick blue, and that works as well too. So pick your color, and then you are going to choose that color. So I picked red, and looking at this color wheel, which is nothing more than the rainbow moved around in a circle where they connect it red and purple. So here they connect with that red violet color. So I picked red, and you have a choice of going to the right and going red and oranges and yellows, or you could go left and go red, purples, and blues. So I picked to go like the fire colors. So these are my 3 colors of markers I'm going to use. And then using your plain white piece of paper here, you can see I already have some textures drawn here. You are going to choose a texture. Maybe you need to play with it a little bit. So you could do dots, you could do lines, you could do triangles. Pick your favorite shape. You could even write your name over and over and over. You could get really creative and draw lots of little characters all over your paper. But whatever you choose, you're going to layer it. So you're going to choose to start with your lightest color first. So for me, with these 3, my lightest color would be yellow. And we're doing that so that we don't ruin our yellow marker. If you did black first and then drew over it with the yellow, it would ruin your yellow marker. So pick your lightest color, and then pick your texture that you're going to repeat. And you're going to do it across the whole page. So starting with my yellow, I started with kind of like a zigzag up and down square shapes, and I did it all the way across the page. Then I picked my next color and I did it in a different pattern across. Then I picked my darkest color and I put it across. So once you have your paper all designed, you're ready for the next step. And the next step is you are going to choose how large of a shamrock we're going to make. So we're actually going to fold this paper and cut it apart. So if you really love your paper, you may need to create a different one if you don't want to cut it up. So for this one, I had my kids make smaller ones, so I would fold this paper in half and then fold it in half again so they're little parts. And then after you fold it in half, you are going to draw with a pencil the half heart shapes. You need at least 3, 4, or 5 if you want to be super lucky with it. And then you're going to cut that out. When you open it up, you're going to have heart shapes. So here's leftovers from my son's. You can see the shapes that he made, the texture he made. So there's some drawings for smaller ones. So when you open it up, you should have hearts cut out, and you can glue it. And this is what my son made. He's 6½. So he made a very lucky shamrock here on a background, and my daughter decided to make a card out of hers, and she did 3 leaves. So good luck and happy St. Patrick's Day.